Hi, welcome everyone. Thanks so much for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. Thanks to all anonymous contributors. By the way, I noticed anonymous contributions, and that's like, wow, beyond the utmost respect to your anonymity, and I thank you all. I don't have to name your names, you are very humble, but I definitely thank you. So check it out, everyone. This is what the moon is going to look like when I film it. Well, no, but there's clouds. Here's the same thing that I just showed you with the exposure taken down, sorry. And you see how you can make an amazing image. I've been talking about that this week by bringing the exposure down. So you could hide stuff with that exposure. For example, the clouds. Major audio trouble. Look at the oxygen. I'm having some audio trouble here, so for whatever the reason, just enjoy the video and I'll try to fix it next one. Here are some gunshots, some color, and then we're going to look at the full moon, and then we're going to head towards the surface to talk about what I caught. You can clearly see that on the moon, if you all tell me that there's no fire, well, this is an object that is obviously descending, right? And controlled descent, obviously. Look at it. Seriously. Look at the fire. Bring it back up. You can see the fire appear coming out of something, but obviously the object is dark and we can't see it. But still, it's on the surface of the moon. This one is really intriguing me. Ladies and gents, we have a dark object on the moon that, I don't know if you know it, the line of smoke that's there is a few miles wide. So what is the object doing? Is it applying smoke, or is it an object that's doing something to hide the surface? Is it a craft and we can see the propellant behind the object? These are amazing captures because I'm capturing this with a 14-inch telescope. There's no manipulation whatsoever, and I have a very unique way of magnifying the surface. It's incredible because look at this. Do you imagine how wide that line of smoke is? It's at least, and take note of the other objects underneath passing by the way. There's smoke coming out of a UFO on the moon, over the surface of the moon, while two others going by. But that trail of smoke comes out really fast, and it's not small. So it's going many kilometers over the surface and in a flash of an instant. So what could it be? Who are they? You know, we talk about UFOs, right? Like in the movies and stuff. Well, this is a whole new other type of UFO. You must agree with me. Look at it. It doesn't look like a UFO at all. It looks like a human flying over the moon in some silly gadget with a propellant coming out of it, or it's interacting with the atmosphere around the moon. Obviously, if we're seeing smokes and hazes, there could be oxygen on the moon higher than what they say.
To say that there is oxygen on the moon, well, you need proof, and look, there's vapor, there's clouds, and I don't know if you know it, it's forming instantaneously over a very large area when these three objects appear on the surface. Major audio problem, sorry y'all. It's going to be going up and down. For whatever the reason, I can hear my volume going up and down. There's ghosts here, I think. Well, actually, literally. So there were the three lights under an atmosphere on the moon. And yes, satellites remain in the sky and UFOs descend to Earth. So when you see something, a light coming down to Earth, you know it's not a satellite now, don't you? Now, don't you? So speaking of smokes and hazes, I have proof of many events. So it's not just one-time event where it just so happens I have some smoky object. No, here this is letting off literally. Can we go as far as saying it looks like a chemical reaction, right? And they also look like they're alive, right? These look like creatures or something as they're moving through the atmosphere of the moon. Look at here on Earth, we have atmosphere. Look at the lights, the flashes, many events that I captured of these flashes, and watch the puff of smoke that comes after this incredible flash on the moon. What are they hiding? Well, look at this. Definitely, there is a UFO highway on the moon. That's what I like to say, because this object and these objects, these lights, whatever they may be, frequencies or not, are interacting with the surface, because you see smoke lift off when they move, and you also see the atmosphere and the illumination when it illuminates, the smokes and hazes moving around. And this is pretty impressive. And again, it's not something that NASA has ever talked about. It's not something anyone else has ever captured. I was lucky. It's exclusive, definitely exclusive. These lights, look at the light. It's lighting up the surface of the moon. We're literally in the dark, and it's thanks to these UFOs that I was able to see the atmosphere. Look at here, no filter. Looks like fish in the ocean, but what is that gas that it's letting off? And that's what intrigues me the most, is seeing that, specific color of gas. Maybe it's not yellow, but without a filter, that's exactly what it's doing. It's changing the color of the surface. So again, It reminds me of a chemical reaction. So people go, well, maybe they're terraforming the moon. And well, yeah, absolutely could be possible. But again, here's that gassy object, we could say, without a filter. Fast, there it is. Look at it come off it. Fluorescent, guys. Fluorescent color coming off of this object. And you can see two objects, and they're both letting off almost simultaneously this mysterious unknown gas. And this goes unnoticed. The most views I ever got on a video showing this was 2,500 views. So I think a lot more people should be seeing that for sure. Thanks for the anonymous donations, everyone, and to my followers and every way you help this channel. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the support, everyone. I appreciate it.
Let's sing about the trolls. See if we make them cry. Trolls, the man they suffering inside, they're so sad. Yeah. Trolls, the man they suffering inside, they're so sad. Aliens are mining on the moon, yes they are up there. Doesn't matter cause disclosure's coming soon. Disclosure's coming soon.